At first, it seemed to be a cyber attack aimed at those who organized protests against China's control of Tibet.
Actually, there's a saying in our community that if you're not being watched by the Chinese government, you're probably not doing the best you can.
Still, TENZIN SELDON, a student at Stanford, was surprised when Google told her someone in China was reading her email.
Hackers had to use some sort of high-tech things that they could have access to my password.
But Google discovered this was much more than an attack on the email of a single Chinese human rights activist. Not only was Google itself targeted by the cyber spies, but so were at least 20 other major corporations.
This is not a Google story. It's a story about industrial espionage coming from China, attacking American business and our economy.
Peter Navarro, author of The Coming China War, says the companies believed to have been attacked include Dow Chemical and Northrop Grumman.
When they hack American business enterprises, it's a covert act of war on our economy at a time when their economy is growing at 10% and we have over 10% unemployment rate.
At a place where they battle hackers every day, the computer security company McAfee, George Kurtz says the attacks were sophisticated and precisely targeted.
Designed to get in, cover its tracks, steal data and corporate secrets, and get out.
And for the companies involved, those secrets are valuable.
Think about the amount of money they spend in R&D on a yearly basis, billions of dollars. Having these very sensitive trade secrets and intellectual property and potentially source code taken can be very damaging to them.
One of the huge drivers of Chinese economic growth over the last several decades has been the forced technology transfer from America to China.
Well, there's no proof the Chinese government itself was involved in the attacks. TENZIN SELDON says American companies hoping to profit in China should beware.
It's not them that has owned China, it's China has owned them.
As others now look to protect themselves from Chinese hackers, China itself strictly censors the internet behind what's been called the Great Firewall. John Blackstone, CBS News, Mountain View, California.